Hello, hi, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Crybaby and today we will be discussing the disaster that was the Bratz and Mean Girls Regina George drop. Yeah, it happened again. And MGA and Bratz has not learned their lesson. Like last time, the doll sold out within 3 minutes. And even with them changing a bit of things, it did nothing. And a lot of the dolls went to resellers. So yeah. It happened again, and I figured why not make another video about it and to talk about everything and to talk about the experience that I had and then just give you some like other thoughts that I had, similar to how I made the other video, because like today is just, it's another one of those days where it's like I'm very angry. I'm very angry, and I know a lot of other people are angry as well because the same thing is happening like it did the first time, and I bet that it's gonna happen again when the Karen and the Gretchen 2-pack come out, but this is just ridiculous at this point. So, like the Katie Heron doll, the Regina George doll was going to be released at 8 a.m. PST, and I'm in Canada, so that's 11 a.m. EST for me. So, I got up at 10:30, 10:40, I prepared, I was all ready, and literally the day before, so yesterday I went on the Bratz website and I put in my address because you finally had the option to put in your address if you weren't from the US and Costa Rica. They finally added the ability to put international people. And I thought that would save me time because the last time I had such an issue when I went to check out, I had to retype in my information because it wouldn't let me pay through shop, which has never been an issue for me because usually when I buy stuff, I usually pay through shop because it's easier. Right? So I thought that me typing in my address and all the information yesterday would help me today. And of course it didn't, but I'm going to get to that in a second. So I was on the website at 11 a.m. EST because like I said, that's my time. And first of all, she didn't even appear in the beginning. Okay, I had to refresh the page a couple times. Then when she did appear, I would click on her and it would say 404 page not found. Are we starting with this already? And that already made me upset because I lost time because of that. Then I added the doll to my cart, and before I forget to mention, they changed the limit from 2 to 1 this time. So last time with the Katie Heron drop, you could get 2, and this time you can only get 1 doll, okay? Because they think that that's gonna do something, but obviously it didn't. Then I had to fill out a CAPTCHA thing. I think that's what it's called, CAPTCHA thing. You know the thing where it's like pick all images with cars or pick all images with this. So I did that. Then I was in a queue, which made me also lose time. And then when I finally got to the checkout page, once again, I had to type in my information because it wouldn't let me pay through shop and because it wouldn't let me use what I typed in yesterday. So I was really upset about that. And again, I lost more time with that. And by the time I was finished, the doll was sold out. And you know what? It's ridiculous at this point. Like, why are they making it so hard for their customers to check out and buy this doll? Or all of these dolls? So I didn't get a doll. Miss House of Dolls unfortunately didn't get a doll. A bunch of other people, once again, did not get a doll. And we're all mad. Because you know what? MGA and Bratz does not care. They don't care about us. They don't care that they're screwing us over. They do not care about anything. They only care about themselves. Because if they were smart, they would make these dolls readily available to everybody. But they're not. They think that doing this limited drop is going to benefit them. But in reality, all it's done is made them look like a bunch of clowns. You're clowns. Everything is a joke. Everything is a joke. They don't care. They don't care. And Amazon UK didn't even get a link. I don't even think they know when that doll is coming out. And I don't think the people in Spain, I believe it was, I can't remember, theirs got canceled. Like, what? Everything about this is a freaking joke. Everything about this is a joke, okay? And you know what? I am mad for everybody. I am mad for all the collectors who wanted this doll and the Katie doll. And I can just imagine the same thing is going to happen when Gretchen and Karen come out. I already know. And at this point, like, I don't even want to try. I didn't even want to try today because I knew that this was going to happen. But still, I tried. But you know what? I'm going to try for the other two just so I can see what happens and if they change anything else. And then I'll make another video talking about it. Because you know what? It is not fair that we are getting cheated by this company. And it's not just MGA, it's Mattel too. Mattel does it too to collectors. And Mattel isn't any better. But you know what? Mattel compared to MGA at this point, Mattel is not as ridiculous. I've tried to buy collector dolls and Skelector dolls and like the dolls that Mattel has put out through Mattel Creations, and I've had time before the doll sold out to decide if I wanted a doll or not. Not that it sells out instantly. So whatever Bratz and MGA is doing is not working. They know it's not working, and at this point, MGA is a joke as a company. They're a joke. They don't care about anything. The CEO literally said, oh, I'm so happy with how things turned out, like with the Katie drop. Oh, like things went so well, da-da-da-da, but didn't address any of the reseller issues, didn't address any of the other problems, didn't address anything. So what does that tell you? It tells you that he does not care about anything but himself and the money that he makes. He doesn't care. He doesn't care. And you know what? That's really sad. That's really sad to see as somebody who's been a fan of Bratz and a collector since they were a kid. Like, it's such a disappointing thing. And it's so disappointing to see what Bratz has become. Bratz was one of the most iconic doll brands in, like, history. And they've become a shell of what they used to be. Like, nothing is good anymore. They're lazy. They don't care. They only care about money. And we always end up getting screwed. We always end up getting screwed. And it's not fair to us. It's not fair to us. This drop, this whole Mean Girls collab, should have been a readily available release, and anybody should have been able to buy it at any time. Not that it's like this limited thing and they're acting as if they're like Mattel Creations. MGA, you are not Mattel Creations, okay? Mattel Creations has their own problems, but you trying to copy what they do only makes you look stupid. It makes you look stupid. You've embarrassed yourselves and you've screwed us over again. And you're gonna keep screwing us over. And we're supposed to give you money and to support you and to pretend like this isn't an issue? Address the issues and stop scamming your customers, because you've done nothing to address the reseller problem, okay? And this is the thing that makes me mad. There were listings for Regina George before she was available. So the resellers were already prepared in advance. They were prepared in advance because they knew that they would get these dolls. And they would use bots and they would, basically cheat to get them. So they were prepared. They had the listings already. And one of the listings even said that they had 21 available. 21 dolls. 21 dolls going to resellers. And that's not even all of them. I don't know how many dolls are made of each doll, like of each character in general, but more than half has gone to resellers. And the same thing happened with the Katie doll. Only a small amount of people versus like the entire amount got the doll. All the other dolls went to resellers. And MGA has done nothing to address this problem. They think that putting a limit of 1 is going to change something. They think that putting a capture thing is going to change something. No, it's not. Stop making it difficult for your customers and the people who support you and are the reason why you are where you are today. Stop scamming us. I just think it's a joke at this point. Like, it's a joke. And we deserve better. We as customers deserve better. We as collectors deserve better. We deserve so much better than what these companies give us. Whether it's MGA, whether it's Mattel, whether it's whoever. We deserve better. And I'm so disappointed in how things have turned out. I really am. I really am. Because this collab could have been great. It could have been iconic, okay? It could have been amazing. But they decided to do it in a way that's so stupid and don't address the bot problem or the reseller problem that it's like, what's the point of even trying? What's the point of even trying? And of course, they only care about money. And I'm just sick of it. I'm sick of it at this point. I'm sick of these companies and how they treat us. I'm sick with how they take advantage of us. And I'm sick with just their behavior and their thing in general. I'm disgusted. I'm disgusted. And I've had it. I've had it. And I am happy to whoever got the Regina doll and whoever got the Katie doll. That is a real person and a real collector, because people who actually collect the dolls deserve to get these dolls. People who want these dolls, not these stupid resellers who cheat and sell the doll for an overpriced amount. No, resellers, you're trash and you deserve nothing. You don't deserve anything. And shame on you for taking dolls out of our hands and selling them for an overpriced amount. Shame on you. So yes, I'm mad. I'm mad for all the people who didn't get dolls. I'm mad for myself. I'm mad for my friends. I am mad that we, once again, have been cheated. We have been cheated, and they do nothing. They do absolutely, positively nothing. And if you watch Bratz, you know where that's from. So yes, I'm sick of these doll companies. I'm sick of how they treat people. Shame on you, MGA. Shame on you, Bratz. And once again, I'm sick of the comments on their Instagram page being, okay, bestie, it's fine, bestie. Check this out, bestie. Bestie, bestie, bestie. Are you 5? Are you 5? You trying to be quirky and relatable is not working, and it just makes it look very cringy. No, absolutely not. You're not funny, and you're embarrassing, and you've embarrassed yourself. So yeah, just stop with the bestie thing, because it's really annoying, and you just look stupid. And because we're talking about, Bratz and Mean Girls, I figured it was only fitting that I wear this shirt today. And as you can see, it says what it says, because that's how I feel towards the company and towards Bratz. So yeah. This shirt is from Brandy Melville. I think I got it over 10 years ago, and I even have the You Can't Sit With Us one and another Mean Girls one. But, that's how it is, because it's a joke. It's a joke at this point. Bratz is a joke. They are not what they used to be, and no matter how many times we try and we express our concerns, they do not want to hear it, and they do not want to listen to what we're saying. I know that some people were able to get the doll, and like I said, I'm happy for all of those who were able to get the doll, because it is so much better, like I said, that the doll goes to an actual collector versus a reseller. So I'm happy to all of those who got a Regina doll and even who got a Katie doll. And good luck to everybody if you're gonna try for the Gretchen and Karen 2-pack. But, you know, at this point, it's kind of like, I don't know, like for me, it's like, I'll probably try, but I'm not gonna hold my breath because I already feel like it's gonna go the way that I know it's gonna go. And yeah, like this is just such a huge disappointment. Like this whole situation is just such a freaking disappointment. It is. And like I said in my first video, nobody asked for the Kylie Jenner collab. Nobody wanted the Kylie Jenner collab. Like, why would they waste so much money doing a collab with somebody who nobody cares about? Why would Bratz and MGA want to create a doll based on somebody who's problematic and shouldn't be relevant? Like, Kylie Jenner's nobody. She's nobody. She's a nepotism baby. Nobody asked for the collab. Nobody wanted this collab. And because they wasted so much money on that, I feel like that's the reason why they did it like this. But it's their own damn fault. And I know I said this in my first video, but I'm going to say it again. What was the point of making 3 Kylie dolls and having minis of her? What was the point? Nobody asked for it. Nobody wanted it. It was a waste of time, a waste of money, and a waste of resources. And honestly, if you support Kylie Jenner or the Kardashians or the Jenners or whoever, you need to reevaluate your life, because those people do not care about you. They don't care. And you're supporting trash. You're supporting trash. And I'm not afraid to say it, because I despise those people. Those people have ruined society and made it 100 times worse than what it was. So instead of looking up to trash, why don't you look up and support people who deserve it and who are actually good people? But I have to say that because I know that people do support them, and it's like, you have no brain. But yeah, like, you support those people, no brain. Not sorry to say that. But yeah, like this whole thing was just a disaster. And another thing I said in my first video that I want to mention again is that so many of these dolls, like all of the Mean Girls dolls, were sent out to people in PR who didn't deserve it. There were so many wannabe influencers, as you call them, who have nothing to do with dolls, have nothing to do with the doll community, but because of their status and because of their followers, they got these dolls. And for what? You're taking dolls out of your customers' hands to give to irrelevant people who don't care about you or your company, who don't even represent your company. You're just giving it to them for status because you think that it's going to do something? Like, embarrassing. 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 Like, why would you not want to work with people who collect dolls? Why would you not want to work with people who are a part of the doll community? Why would you not want to work with people who are your customers? Why are you giving dolls to people who don't need them? Why? Why? It doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't make sense to me at all. Like, what is the point? Work with people who collect the dolls. Work with smaller creators. Work with people who know your brand. Why are you working with people who don't care? Why? Life is not about followers. Life is not about your status. If you are a good person, you're a good person. If you are a bad person and you have all these followers and this status, you are nothing. You're nothing. Because if you are not a good person, that's it. Like, I don't understand. And when I talk about smaller creators, I'm not talking about me. Yes, I'm a smaller creator. Yes, I would like to work with brands, but there are so many other people who also make content who deserve to work with brands and who deserve to work with companies. So I don't want people to just think that like I'm being jealous and bitter and this and this, and I'm only talking about myself. I'm not. I'm just trying to bring up the fact these companies are like acting stupid. Like, why are you working with people who don't care about you? Why are you giving irrelevant people free dolls? Can you explain that to me? Can you explain that to me? Like, it doesn't make sense. It's one thing if you're giving PR to somebody who's in the doll community. For example, look in Bratz. Look in Bratz deserves to get PR sent to him because he works really hard and he is a big part of the Bratz community. But there are so many other creators, smaller creators, not just like myself, because I'm not talking about me. Okay, maybe I am a little bit talking about me because I am a smaller creator and like I said, I would love to work with brands, but there are so many other creators, okay, who don't get the opportunity to work with brands because they don't have a certain amount of followers, or they don't have a certain amount of this, or they don't have a certain amount of that. And I think that that's wrong. I think it's very wrong because these companies should be giving smaller creators a chance. They should be working with smaller creators to create something new, to create something different, just to give them a chance. Because a lot of people, like myself, we don't get the chance. We don't get it. A number determines your worth in these companies' eyes, and that's not how life works. That is not how life works. I will not be determined by a number. I am a human being. I work hard on what I do. And you know what? My worth is not determined by a stupid number or a stupid amount of followers that I have or whatever. No, absolutely not. Because some of us aren't brainwashed with how society is nowadays, and we see things clearly. We see things for how they are. And like I said, my worth will not be determined by a number. I work hard. I love doing what I do. I have so much fun making videos for you guys that I don't care about this stuff. Like, yeah, if PR was sent to me, it would be great. But you know what? You would get an honest review and you would get the truth, because I will never, ever, ever lie to you about how I feel about anything or lie and say I like something when I don't, because that's being dishonest, and I will never, ever do that. And that's part of the reason why I like to make videos like this, is because I like to say my opinion. I like to be honest and say how I feel, because it's important that we share our opinions and that we're honest. And then you guys can know how I feel and how others feel, because a lot of people spoke up when it was the Katie Heron drop, and I think it's time that people need to stop being scared and we need to say everything. We need to say everything. It is time for the truth to come out, and we need to, like I said, stop being scared, because enough is enough. We need to be honest. We need to say what we want to say, and we need to let people know this is how we feel about something, and not lie and pretend like everything's fine. And I'm sorry if I come across very angry, but I am angry. I'm angry for everybody. I'm angry for all the people who keep getting screwed over by Bratz and MGA and all these companies, because it's not fair to us. I'm genuinely upset for everybody. Not just myself, not just for my friends, like I said before. It is for everybody who doesn't get the opportunity to buy these dolls because of the company's stupidity. And you know what? I really hope it comes to a point where people will just say, you know what? Enough is enough. We are not supporting you anymore. We've had it. And from the comments that I've read from people based on what happened today, a lot of people are done. I'm done too. Like I said, I'm gonna see what happens with the Karen and Gretchen drop, but I'm not gonna hold my breath because I already know what's gonna happen. But I want to see if they're gonna change anything or make things different like they tried to do with the Regina drop, but clearly it did nothing. And like I said, it's disgusting. It's absolutely ridiculous that Bratz is so disorganized and is so lost as a company. And it's really frustrating and disappointing that Bratz and MGA, that they don't care, that they would rather listen to themselves and not listen to the people who support them and buy their stuff and are the reason why they are where they are today. Because if it wasn't for us, if it wasn't for their customers, the collectors, and their fans, they would have nothing. We are the reason why they're where they are today. And the same is with the other brands, the same is with, Mattel, Barbie, Monster High, whoever. If they did not have our support and our money, they would not be where they are today. So all the people who are frustrated and all the people who are upset, I feel you. I understand you. And I feel the exact same way. I am so fed up with how companies treat us. I am so fed up that we try to get a doll and we don't even have time, not even more than 3 minutes to get a doll. It is ridiculous to me that nothing has been done and things are still the same and things are still like this. We deserve better. And I said this in the first video. We deserve so much better than what we get. We deserve so much more than what we get. We deserve to be heard. We deserve everything. We deserve so much more because our money is going in their pockets. And for them to not listen to us and for them to only be concerned about themselves and how they look is absolutely disgusting. But I have to say what it is, because you know what? A lot of the time, the same thing happens over and over again. And nobody listens to the customers, nobody listens to the collectors, nobody listens to us. And I'm not trying to be over dramatic. I know I'm very angry and very frustrated, but there's a reason why. Like, if you were in our position as collectors and as fans and as customers, you would feel the exact same way, because it's not fair how we're treated. It's not fair how they decide to do things. Nothing is fair. And I just don't understand why these companies don't listen to us. I don't understand it. And another thing I did mention in my first video is that MGA and Bratz could have made so much more money. They could have made so much more money if they would have did a release where these Mean Girls dolls were available to everybody. Like if they put them on Amazon, if they put them in stores, they would have made so much more money and things would have been a lot better and people would have been happier, because then they would have had an actual opportunity to buy the dolls. And, things would have been just so much better. But no, they decided to do it like this because they think that they're Mattel creations, and they're not Mattel creations. They just look like the cheap dollar store version of Mattel creations. And like I said, Mattel creations has their own problems. They are not perfect. They have their bad things too. But today we're talking about MGA and Bratz. But let it be known that Mattel is not perfect. They have issues too. And I can make a video of me talking about that as well. Because like I said, they're not perfect either. They got issues too. So yeah, it's crazy to me that things could have gone so differently, but they decided to go in the direction that they did, and I just think it's really stupid. I do. The direction that MGA and Bratz have gone in is really stupid. It's really dumb. I'm tired of supporting them. Like, I've lost so much respect for them as a company that, like, it just turns me off. Like, this is not the same company that I grew up with. Like, never in a million years would I have ever thought, like, the company that created one of my favorite doll brands would end up like this. Like, it's ridiculous. It's stupid, it's ridiculous, and I'm so tired. Like, I am so tired of their behavior and how they treat us. And again, like, the people who run the social media page, bestie, 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 no bestie, it's fine, bestie, this is coming out on this day, bestie, try again, bestie, da 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 da. Like, no. Whoever's telling the social media people to do what they do, mm-mm. And I know I said in the last video that whoever runs the social media page should be fired, but then somebody in my comments brought up a good point where it was like, maybe somebody's telling them to act like this. So whoever is telling the people to act like this, get fired. You deserve to be fired. Maybe not them now. I don't know. If somebody's telling them what to do, then that person should be fired. But if it's coming from them and themselves and they're coming up with this, then they should be fired. So yeah. Just had to say that. But even people who aren't from the US, it's like they didn't have a chance. And that makes me really angry because everybody should have a chance. Every single person who wants to buy this doll should have had a chance to buy this doll. And even the Katie doll, all of the dolls. We should all have chances no matter where we're from, because it is not fair that you are limiting people. But I hope that I mentioned everything because, you know, today was just a crazy day. Today is such a disappointment. I think I was more upset when the Katie one dropped because, you know, like, that was like the first one and I didn't really know what to expect. But this one I'm upset about too because I would have liked to get Regina and like all the plastics. I would have liked to get all the dolls. But no, because Bratz and MGA are stupid, they decided to do it like this. And it's not fair. It's not fair. Not one bit. So my final thoughts about this whole situation is Bratz, MGA, do better. Stop screwing us over. Listen to us because we're the ones who give you money and restock these dolls. Restock these dolls. There is no reason as to why you should not be restocking these dolls. Stop letting the resellers win. Do something to prevent them and change. Because if you guys keep going the way that you're going, you're gonna lose everybody. A lot of people don't even want to support you anymore. I don't want to support you anymore. I don't even want to support you as a fan because of how stupid you are. And it hurts me to say that because, like I said, I've been a Bratz collector since I was a kid. Bratz was my favorite doll brand when I was a kid, and they hold a special place in my heart. But I hate what the company's become. Everything is a joke, and you guys don't listen to us. And even to all the other doll brands out there, do better. Because we deserve better. We give you money, so we expect good things in return. And another thing to all the doll companies, stop giving us wonky dolls. Check your dolls before you send them out because it is not fair that you have all the money and all the resources that you're still giving us wonky dolls. Check your dolls and stop scamming us in that way too. Do better, treat us like human beings, and listen to your customers. Stop being the way you are and change. Do better. All the doll companies need to do better. This video is about Bratz and MGA in general, but even all the other doll companies as well. So all of you need to do better and need to remember who gives you money and who supports you, because it's us. Sorry I got a bit heated, but you know what? It needs to be said, and I'm very frustrated, and I know a lot of other people are frustrated as well. So, you know, things just need to be said when they need to be said. Like, it's always better to say something. So, of course, I'm going to say my opinion and how I feel about things, because like I said, I'm an honest person, I'm an honest creator, and I will not lie to you. If something is wrong, it is wrong, and I will say it. I am not going to sugarcoat things. I am not going to lie because I'm scared that the company won't work with me. I am not going to give you a false perception of things. I will always tell you how it is and like it is, because it is better to be honest and to be truthful and to state how you truly feel about things. So I am so sorry to all the people who couldn't get the Regina George doll or even the Katie doll, because it's not fair. And I understand your anger, I understand your frustration, I understand how you feel, because I wasn't able to get either of them either. And please, everyone, I know how bad you want the dolls. Do not give your money to these resellers because they don't deserve it. They don't deserve your money. You don't need to spend an overpriced amount for this doll. Please, for the love of God, don't do it. Don't support resellers. I know how bad you want something, but do not do it because, like I said, they don't deserve it. But anyway, that's the video. I hope you enjoyed it. You know, I had to say how I felt about everything that happened today. And, you know, I want to hear what your thoughts are. Let me know in the comments below. Did you get the Regina doll? Did you try to get her? What was your experience like? Did you also have issues with the website? I want to know your opinion on everything. And it would be nice to have another discussion in the comments. And I also just wanted to say thank you so much for all of your support and for everyone who watched the first video, and to everyone who watches my videos in general. I love all of you, I appreciate all of you, and I'm so grateful for all of you. Recently, I've hit 1,000 subscribers, and and it just makes me so happy that so many of you watch my videos and enjoy what I do, and that you love what I do, because I do it for you guys. I do it to make you guys happy. I do it because it makes me happy. And I love making videos for you guys. And I have a lot of exciting videos coming out for you. I have more doll videos, of course, but I also have some other videos I filmed. I have a CD collection video coming out of all the CDs I had on my shelf that I showed in my room tour video. I'm gonna have to make a second part for all the other ones. I have a video of my band tees that I have on my clothing rack unit that I made. I have a video of my band related sweaters. I have a fashion related video that I did on me styling a bunch of different outfits. And of course I want to make more videos like this of me talking and everything, because a lot of you enjoy them and it's fun. It's fun to do a variety of different things. Like, I love making videos on dolls, but I also want to try doing other stuff as well. So we have a mix of everything. And I'm so excited that all of you guys are on this journey with me and that you enjoy watching my videos. It means the absolute world to me. So thank you once again for 1,000 subscribers. I love you all. You rock. Thank you for the support. And I hope things only get better from here on out. So thank you so much. And stay tuned for all those new videos that I have planned for you guys, because you're gonna love it. So thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I would love to hear your thoughts. Like I said, I want to know what you think in your opinion, and if you got the doll, if you didn't, what was your experience like I said. So leave a comment down below and we'll discuss it. It would be nice, you know, to talk about things again like we did in the first video. Like, I responded to so many comments and there was so much support, so thank you so much. I would love to do that again, and just to talk to people about their opinions and everything. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Please like, comment, and subscribe for more, and let me know what you think, of course. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I love you all. I thank you all. Bye!